Hello and welcome! I'm Norvegicus and this is my Let's Play of Mardek. So last time we went through the eastern glens and arrived at Lake Qur, where this young lady wants us to help her make her parents not be statues anymore by supposedly killing something called the Lake Hag, which lives in the lake here. This is Lake Qur. So I battled a few battles off screen so that Emila is now level 6, the same as Mardek and Dugan, but she's gonna catch up to them pretty soon because she's gonna have a lot of kills. Emila is very, very strong. It's a very good character to have on the team, so I'm expecting her to level up pretty fast because you do get more experience, obviously, when you defeat enemies. But she talked about having a skill that can help us breathe underwater, and that skill is called Aqualung. It costs 1 mana, because it has to cost some mana, I guess. Just cast that from menu, like this, and now we can suddenly talk to the water and jump into it. You can jump in the lake from here, but are you ready? Jump in. You jump into the lake, dropping like stones to the bottom. So here we are. This is the bottom of Lake Qur. Interesting place. So there are 2 types of enemies here, and then we also have the Lake Hag, of course. What is this way, I wonder? Oh, no, let's not go that way. Why not? It looks like there might be something interesting in there. No, I'm pretty sure there isn't. And besides, we're on a mission here, a quest. 2 actually, so we can't just keep getting into random temples and stuff. If you say so, but how do you know there's a temple this way? I don't, but that's not important anyway. Let's go. Okay, so she doesn't want to let us go there for some reason. Let's go up north then, because there is a cave up here. There we go. And the lady, the girl, she did mention that the Lake Hag lived in a cave, so I guess this is it. And there are some chests here as well. I'm pretty surprised that we haven't seen any enemies yet, but it's just random battles, and I don't know if the encounter rate is very high here. Apparently not. I thought it was higher than this at least. Oh, there we go. Some enemies. Yeah, Brinery, that's one of the types of enemies we have here. They are weak against earth elemental magic or attacks because they are water types or water elementals. So that's why Stone Explosion and Earth Slash are going to be very useful here. Mardek is kind of the weakest character at the moment, at least in terms of damage that he does. But that will change over time. He will become the strongest character by the end of the game. But right now he's fairly weak, unfortunately. I don't know which way to take, so I'm just going to go this way. I'm trying to find the last chest. There it is. Bronze sword. I think that's a sword from Mardek, isn't it? Okay, so we have the long sword. It has 10 attack. And this one has 14. That's good. It doesn't have any abilities that Mardek can learn, though. Both Smite Evil and Smite Plus are abilities that another character can learn with this sword. So, yeah. But it's a stronger sword, it's more damage, and it has a higher chance of critical hits. 4 instead of... Oh, okay, so it's the same. Usually it increases a little bit, but I guess not for every weapon then. But since there's another character who can use long swords in the game later, then I'm not going to sell long swords because I'm going to keep them for that character. I'm not going to say who it is. We haven't met them yet, but we will in time. Oh, another battle. All right, so we have Brineries again, and then we have the last new type of enemy that is in here, which is the Drowned Corpse. Interesting. Let's take out the strongest one first, level 5 Brinery, and then let's take out the other Brinery. Why not? And I think, I'm not quite sure, but usually dark type elementals, especially zombies and like undead, are weak against healing magic. Let's try that actually. Okay, he did take damage from that, but not enough to kill him, unfortunately. Yeah, let's just go for Stone Explosion again, why not? There we go. Yeah. Not very hard, these battles. We're still in the part of the game which is still fairly easy, but it will change in not too long, actually, where we'll have a bit of a harder time against the enemies. But right now it's still fairly easy, and that's pretty good because we can use these enemies as, you know, grind fodder, I guess. Yeah, let's go for the briner. I think the brineries are more scary than the corpses, but I can't reliably kill them in one shot with Mardek, so it doesn't really matter. He couldn't have killed the brineries either, so it wouldn't have made a difference if I picked them. You can see these guys are stronger against earth elemental damage because they're not water type. They're probably a little bit weak to it, right? Yeah, a little bit. 50% weakness, or I mean 50% resistance is more the correct term, I guess, but still not strong or weak enough to take a lot of damage like the brineries do, because they're water. Yeah, so different enemies have different types of resistances and stuff like that. We've seen that before. So there are 4 chests here. There's one up there. Let's go get that one. Why not? Could be some good loot. Could be some new weapons. Okay, it's a potion again. Yeah. They give us a lot of potion in the early game. And so many potions, in fact, that we won't actually spend all of them by the end. But, you know. Okay, more corpses that have drowned. Let's, can I kill this one now? Nope. Still survives, but let's kill one of them at least. Unless I've missed. I could have missed, but I didn't. Good. Okay, more stone explosions. Oh, level up for Dugan. Good. Level 7. I mean, that's a little bit more damage and stuff, but in terms of RP, that's gonna help. Motion potion, that can heal you if you are stunned or paralyzed, I guess. Those two terms are kind of interchangeable in the game. I think the actual name of the condition is stun, but it sometimes says paralysis as well, so, you know, uses both terms. Let's kill the brineries. Let's just get rid of them, why not? I can reliably kill them, so why not? Let's take you out. Oh, critical hit. That could have helped a little bit if Mardek was stronger, but he isn't. Mardek is unfortunately pretty weak, but he's useful as a healer at least. I think you can kill him, right? And then Mardek can finish up the other guy? Yeah, okay. Maybe he could have finished off both of them. But since it was a higher level, I think he would have taken a little less damage, so maybe not. Motion potion, that's always nice to have. And fish scales, okay. Damage soak 10. Is that from the necklace, I wonder? It is. Okay, but I'm not gonna give him anything new, because I don't have anything to give him that he would benefit from at the moment. But, and the pickaxe also gives him both defense and strength anyway, so I just, let him have it. Let's let him keep it for now, until we find something better. Potentially, we could. Okay, one more chest is probably down here. Yep, there it is. I think this is the last chest before the boss. Yeah, let's just kill the brineries. Take him out. They're also the strongest. Oh, okay, the from course is level 6 one. Never mind. Never mind. Just take him out, please. Mila is very low on... Oh, Dune is actually out of mana now, and Mila is very low. So I need a crystal in order to heal up soon. That would be helpful. More fish scales, good. Yeah, so that's the last chest. A remedy that gives us... yeah, remedies, they're like full heals in Pokemon. They can heal any condition in battle and outside of battle, too. I don't think... Well, she can have one more stone explosion, actually, so let's do this one last fight before needing to go and heal up. Okay, so you can have power slashes without using mana, that's good. They aren't very accurate, but they are strong if they hit. Oh, bad timing, I just missed that. Okay, so now she is pretty much useless now, look at this. Yeah, does barely anything with that. Let's just... I'll just do damage to you, actually. And Mardek can finish you off, I think. Yes, he can. And then he attacks us again, that's fine. And then Mila, you can do that, I guess, and miss. Yeah, it's very inaccurate for some reason when they do that with their wands or rods. Same with staffs, actually, when we have characters doing that or using that later. Alright, is this the way to the end? I think it is. It's the only way we haven't been. So I'm assuming this is where we are supposed to go. Oh, that's a crystal. Perfect. Oh, well, I'll just have to run away from this battle. At least move faster than them. Okay, let's save too. Why not? Alright, so we've saved, we've healed up. We are now ready to face more enemies. But we are very close to the Lake Hag now. Yeah, it's actually right in here. We don't need to grind anything. This is a boss, yes, but it's a very easy boss. It's the first, like, proper boss we've had. I don't really count Mugbert in the first chapter. Okay, let's see what it has to say. Groo! This is the Lake Hag? Yes, it's a creature that's lived in this cage for ages. Cave for ages, but it's not usually ever been a bother. In fact, people used to revere it People used to revere it at one point due to its magical powers. What were you expecting it to be? I picture some kind of old woman thing with seaweed for hair. How odd you are. Gwoo! Something's clearly wrong with the Lake Hag. It's never acted like this before. Do you think we should, Gwoo! Wah! Okay. So the Lake Hag turned Amila into Waluigi for a moment there. Okay, so the Lake Hag is a boss. Let's look at its stats. It's a little bit higher level than us, but that shouldn't be a problem. It's weak against earth, predictably. It also heals from water, so let's not do water magic on it. And is also weak to light and air, interestingly enough. We don't have any air or light attacks, unfortunately, apart from Mila, who knows the lightning bolt. But, yeah, we are just going to use ground or earth type, earth elemental magic on it, or moves. Okay, and Mardek can just heal the others if need be, and we also have potions, so splash. Yeah, we don't have any magical defense, unfortunately, and now she mastered that. Perfect. More air slash, or I mean earth slash, not air slash, that's a move from Pokemon. And there we go. Oh, look at that damage. That's a lot. Mila is squishy. That's fine. I think we have this battle in the bag, right? Let's finish him off. Here we go. Level 7 for Mardek. Almost level 7 for Mila as well. Yeah, that was easy enough. And she mastered both the M plus poison and the stone explosion. Perfect. Actually, I was dumb there. I should have given her the other one. Because the M damage plus 20% is actually better than the M poison. And I think the Lake Hag actually had a resistance to poison anyway, but let's just have this one on for now. We've mastered both, we can just switch between them on, or put both of them on. We have the RP for it later anyway, so. And I also put this one on for the defense, for physical defense, instead of this one, because minus 20% is bigger than just 10 points. And as soon as we level up to level 8, we can have this one on as well for extra damage soak, so, you know. And the exit, oh, now the bubble is blue. Why don't just fight these guys? I mean, it doesn't, oh, level 7, perfect. It doesn't hurt to get a little bit more levels. Alright, we win again. It's fish scales, okay, it was fine. And this shaft of light looks like one of those fancy transporters used by lazy people for getting out of dungeons in a heartbeat. If you step into it, you'll be warped to the entrance of the cave. Step into it. You feel the world swirl around you. And there we are done with this quest. So it's a very short quest, but it has to be done. You can't go into Canonia before helping the girl. If you swim up from here, you'll end up on the pier again. You swim up to the surface. Somehow, despite the fact that you're all wearing heavy armor, metal armor, you manage to swim to the surface and climb up the slippery wooden side of a slippery wooden pier. Yep, makes sense. Okay, oh, another battle. Oh, Mila has now mastered Insomnia as well. Perfect. So now Mardek can have the cog necklace. The question is, what should I give her in return? Maybe I can give her the copper ring for extra defense, because this one doesn't give that, does it? No. I don't have anything else useful for her at the moment, so why not, actually? Yeah. Give her the, copper ring and do this. There we go. So now she has 2 defense instead of 1. Mardek doesn't have any magical defense actually at all. Oh, I was looking... Oh, right. She has 7 defense instead of 5 is... No, 7 instead of 6 is what I mean. Yeah, math. Not my strong suit. Never has been, never will be. Mardek, you can now use Insomnia or have it on. You don't have any... This is your first passive skill, actually. Huh, interesting. Alright, let's heal up. Let's also save. And then talk to the girl. Well, we defeated the Lake Hag. But my parents, they're still statues. The curse didn't fade? That's, bad. Because if it didn't, then I don't think there's anything we can do. These sorts of curses are the types that can't be dispelled by regular magic. In fact, your parents' soul most likely have already left their bodies. I'm so sorry. But, Mommy, Daddy, what do I do now? Sob. Would you, you're good people. You killed the Lake Hag. Can I come with you? Well, I don't see any harm in it. No, Mardek, she can't come with us. I mean, it's greatly unfortunate that her parents are gone and there's nothing we can do about it, but if she came along, it'd be too dangerous for her, and she'd be a burden to us. I mean, she's just a young girl. Whoever heard of a little girl fighting monsters or traveling around with adventures anyway? That's just ridiculous. But I've got nowhere to go. You're from Canonia, right? Don't you have any friends in the village? Yeah, I suppose. If you went to them, I'm sure they'd understand and look after you much better than we could. Adventuring isn't something a young girl like yourself should do. You could get killed, and you have so much to live for. I understand. I'll go to one of my friends' houses. So, thanks for killing the Lake Hag. At least nobody else will die, like my mommy and daddy. Sob. Sniff. Wait, though. What are your names? Well, I'm Mardek, and this is Dugan and Emila. Mardek. I'll remember that. But, bye now, I suppose. Maybe we should go and see her in the village later to see how she's doing. Yeah, the girl's parents just died. I can't even begin to imagine how horrible that'd be. She'd feel all alone, with nobody who really understands her to look after her. I hope she turns out okay. Well, me too. Come on, though, we need to go to Canonia ourselves now, so let's go. Yes, so unfortunately we weren't able to help her with her parents, but at least nobody else will be turned into statues, like she said. So that's it, we are now in the second village, or second, city, settlement on the northern continent, Canonia. Oh, looks like we have a dude here, Vern. Greetings and well met there, friends. You look like soldiers. Were you sent because of the monsters and things that seem to have become unusually active, and the missing shaman, eh? Well, yes, that's exactly why we're here. How'd you guess? I'm here for the same thing, you see. I knew they'd send soldiers. I'm sorry, though, but you're not needed. You can go home. I'll be handling this. No need for petty soldiers to get involved. Petty soldiers? Who the bloody hell do you think you are, mate? I'm Vern L. Ganibi, a paladin of Yalort. My mission is to aid those in need of it, and I come here on the winds to help these people in distress. You came on the winds? Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. No, I don't. Anyway, you soldiers won't be necessary because I'm quite capable of handling this myself. And I said that already, so go home. And what makes you so sure that you won't be overwhelmed by something you're not expecting? You seem like the sort of chap who works alone, so how will you handle that? Why, I'll pray to Yalort for assistance, of course. And that'll help, will it? Has he ever directly helped before? Like, ever sapped your foes with green lightning, anything like that? Not in so many words, no, but Yalort does assist me. He just not in such vulgar ways. He's much more subtle. He gives me support, not lightning bolts. Sure, if you say so. Anyway, silence. You're just soldiers. Godless, heathen soldiers too, probably. You wouldn't understand. I guess you'll all go home and play with your toys and pray to Yalort to forgive you for not worshipping him, while I do what needs to be done here. Adios! What an asshole. He'll be dead within the hour. But, Emila, this is your hometown, eh? Maybe we should go and say hello to your parents, or maybe your friends. My parents moved away a while ago, probably, so they don't live here anymore, and, all my friends moved away too, just like I did, so nobody I know lives here anymore. Okay, how about we go back to your old house anyway? I'd like to see where you grew up, it'd be interesting. It's probably knocked down or something, but, hey, we should go to the barracks and see the guard captain there. Yeah, let's go and do our mission, come on. Right. So Emilia seems a little bit, you know, jumpy about all this. So this is Canonia. It's a little bit different than Gosnor, but we have... Oh, can you move, please? We have a shop here as well, so we can sell the water rod. Don't need that anymore. It's 500 extra gold. Can also sell the leather helm, although I actually want to keep it for now. Yeah, let's just keep it for now, actually, now that I think about it. Other than that, we have a great, or iron great blade for Dugan that we will find in a very short time anyway, so there is no reason to actually buy it. And I think the same goes for the iron sword, because that's a stronger sword than the one we have. They're both 20 attack, actually, that's pretty good. Dugan can't use bronze shields. I mean, copper breastplates and the regular breastplate would be nice additions, because they do give us more defense, although only Mardek and Dugan can use them, but I don't know if I should spend money on them, honestly. How much do they cost? 1,000 each. Yeah, no, let's not buy them. I think I can find them, as I said. Sometimes you just find stuff in the wild, in chests and stuff. I'm gonna talk to these people, like, at the end of the video if you're interested in what they have to say. But there are some people we want to talk to and some stuff we want to do anyway. So this is a zombie-proof cave. And there is a chest in here, that's why I went here. And this chest has holy water, I think. It does, 10 holy water. So holy water, it cures curses and zombification, because you can become zombified in this game. Which is interesting. It's a very interesting condition, because your character just attacks your own character or your other characters in your team randomly, but throwing holy water at them heals it. It's just potions. Yeah, just potions. And she has rings as well for some reason, a copper ring. So that's not very useful either. But the pub here has something useful for us. For once, it's a very cool sound and music. I love that music, a lot jazzy. And this dude is something we want to have. Zach is his name. Hello! What? Well, I said hello. How's things? Psst. You don't talk much, do you? No. Well, who are you? A mercenary. A mercenary? Does that mean you're hired to kill people for a living? Basically. If we were to offer you money, would you fight with us? 1,000 denarii gold coins. I'll sell for that, no less. Okay, so we can actually pay to have Zach on our team, and I want to do that, not only because I want to do everything in the game and like finish everything, and I have to have him for that, but he is actually a very, very strong team member to have. He's very strong, especially later in the game, so he's definitely worth 1,000 gold. Then my sword is yours to command. Well, since we're friends now, can you tell us a bit about yourself? No, and we're not friends. Let's go. Well, okay. Isn't it so ironic that we just hired a cold-blooded killer to fight with us, despite all the talk of how killing is wrong and what we were doing earlier? Yeah, kind of ironic, but I don't care. Zach is an awesome character to have. He's very strong. He uses a shashik weapon, which is like a sword, or like a spear with two swords on it, I guess, kind of. But it also comes with a ring of agility and a ring of strength, which are both very good on him. And his spiked hide armor is also considered light armor, so that's something that Emilia can use as well, I think. Yep, she can. So she can have the damage soak 20 and damage minus 20%, even though I think she has the minus 20% already, but, you know, still a good armor. Do we have anything that he can use? I don't think so. Well, the helmet, I guess. That's why I didn't want to sell it. But other than that, no. Yeah, let's just keep things as is right now. Need to put the skills on him. So the only ability he has right now is Berserk, which is a condition that doubles your strength, but you can't control him, so he'll just attack enemies at random. But it's still a very good good ability to have for certain bosses and stuff because of the double strength, but I can't control him. Okay, so we have damage plus 20 and Soul Strike, which is a ability that makes it so that whatever whenever you attack with your weapon, the attack becomes the same element as you, and he is the air elemental, so he'll have air elemental damage on his sword, even though the sword itself is an air elemental, or the weapon, I guess. Okay, so you can have both of the physical defense reactions on. That's pretty good, and that's it. He can't learn anything else at the moment, but he will learn new stuff later on. Yeah. So that's one of the things I wanted to show. Zach is definitely a very good addition. We also want to find where the girl we saved or helped lives, and that is right here. Every house in this village is exactly the same inside. It's really rather irksome because there's only one bed in each house. There's 4 of us here now, so we have to take turns sleeping in the bed while the rest sleep on the floor. Wifetta is that her name? Wow. And then we have, almost said husbando, but it's husband. We heard from, so I don't really know how to pronounce her name. I've always called her Elwian, but I don't know if that's correct. We heard from Elwian about what happened to her parents. She came running to the door, crying in a terrible state. All we could do is take her in as our own and look after her as best we can, as if she were our own. She mentioned you too, you soldiers. Mardek, is it? I thank you for what you did for her. Even if you didn't bring her back her parents, you did all you could, and that's very noble of you. The world would be a better place if it had more nice, kind people such as yourselves. Thank you, sir. So who are you? Gloria. Are you the people who helped Ellie after what happened? Thank you so much, people. You're good people, and I'm so glad Ellie is safe. Yep, and let's talk to Ellie herself. Mardek, you came! I'm so happy to see you. Well, how are you feeling? I'm better now. Gloria and her parents are so nice. They've let me come and live with them, so at least I'm not alone anymore. I miss my parents, but I'll be okay. I feel much, much better now that you're here, though, Mardek. Here, Mardek, I want you to have this. You were so kind to me and killed the Lake Hag so nobody else would ever lose people like I did. So I think you deserve this. I hope you think of me when you wear it. Well, thanks a lot. I hope you can visit often, Mardek. I'd really like that if you did. Well, I'll stay in touch. Yay! You'd better get back to your soldiering now, though, soldier man. Go on and make more people happy. Thank you for that, because this is actually a very useful item for several reasons. For one, it gives MP plus 10%, so you get 10% more mana, which is nice as a healer. But you also get the M Shield ability, which is a magic attack or a magic support move that gives you the M Shield. And the M Shield does so that you take less damage from magical attacks in general. And you also can see that it gives you 1 magical defense and makes it so that you resist water 50%, resist silence, which is a condition that makes you unable to use magic attacks, and also curse, which basically does the same, really, as silence. I don't know why they're 2 different conditions, but there are. And I want to give that instead of the Ring of Strength for now. I'll give you back the Ring of Strength once you're done with the Insomnia, but the M Shield is very important to have. Can you have both of those at the same time, or do I have to choose between the Insomnia and the other one? I do have to do that, okay, but that's fine. It's only 10 battles for the MP plus 10%, so should be fine. Yeah, so that's basically it for what I want to show you here. Let's go to the barracks and talk to the guard captain, as we are instructed to do. Your soldiers, right, from Gosner, I assume. Were you sent by Jackie Boy to help with the monsters and things? Well, that's right. Jolly good. Right, I suppose I should fill you in then. The monsters seem to be coming from the woods to the south of the village. Normally there are monsters in there, just like in any woodland, but it's only recently that they've been acting up like they are. It's odd. I'd assume this is due to the disappearance of the shaman. The monsters started going wild when the shaman just went missing one day. Nobody knows why or where the shaman went. So your main mission is to find the shaman. If the shaman returns, then surely the monster's odd rage will subside, and we can be at peace once more. So that's all you have to do. Go into the woods. The shaman's missing, yes, but it's unlikely that they left the woods. And even if they did, it'd be a good idea to check the woods anyway, just to be on the safe side. So go now and do that. Best of luck to you, soldiers. Thanks, guard captain. So now we talk to him, we can finally leave Canonia and go back to the world map and to the woods. And I want to talk to people in the village and put it at the end of the video if you are interested in that. Right, so this is the Canonia Woods. We have to go through here in order to get to where the shaman is, or at least where we think she is. Let's go find some more chests. There are some new enemies in here, although a lot of the enemies are the same here as in the Eastern Glens. So instead of the brown manted, we now have the green manted, which is a little bit stronger than the brown one, but still not a huge problem, because we can do this. Let's just go berserk, why not? Can level up that ability, I guess. I don't have anything... Okay, just attack regularly, just take him out. Take that monster out. I'm hoping for a drop here. Okay, no drop. They can drop manted wings, which are useful in Chapter 3 for us. But maybe I'll have to grind for those later. Another potion, I can give that to you, because you don't have a much potions. Another battle, and this time we have blade bees, which are new. They are kind of similar to wasps, although they more rarely give you poison, which is a weird thing to say, since they just gave you poison, but you know, usually they don't do that a lot. But they are also fairly weak, so they're easy to kill. Although he survived with 2 HP, wow, that's unfortunate. But you can still take him out with Bubble. There we go. Could have just given that kill to Zack, I suppose, because he would have attacked that one, because it was the only one, but... Antidote and Poison Stinger. I should have put that in the crystal, actually, but I hadn't thought of that. Who has the most amount of... Okay, you do. Of antidotes. Let's use this one then. To cure it. Because we take damage over time when we walk around on the overworld. Okay, so I think the path down here is the optional path. So we'll go this one first. Okay. More blade bees, and that's a grill. Instead of a gruel, it's a grill. So, you know. And that's, fire elemental instead of... I think the regular gruel is earth elemental, isn't it? Not quite sure, I think so. Okay, they're both level 4, doesn't really matter which one I attack. Will it survive? No. This time I got a high roll. So I got him. Perfect. We also get some loot, again, not very interesting maybe, but... Oh, agility +1 is now done. But you still have a little ways to go with your evasion, don't you? Yes, one more evasion, or one more attack on Amila for evasion, that should be good. And then we have finally finished that one off on her. Okay, I'll go find some more chests then. Let's go over here first. Ah, there's a chest right over there. Have to battle first. Blade bees are annoying because they're fast and can poison me. That was the last attack on her, wasn't it? That's considered a physical attack, so that means she has mastered. Oh fuck me. The lag got me. That means she's mastered evasion now. That's good. All right. Let's go for you because you're the highest level. Can you take level 3 out? 1 damage left, or 1 HP left, wow, and then he poisons me, of course. Thank you for that. It's very lovely of you. This is why I don't like the bees. Usually flying enemies are like that, bats and bees and stuff like that. Super annoying, fast, and have some kind of annoying attack as well. Evasion plus 20%, good. Let's just cure the poison first on you. Okay, so now we need another character to have... Wait, you're the one who has the magic robe. Now another character can finally use the bandit leather, and I want to give it to Mardek first, because it doesn't really matter which one I give it to. But let's give him the evasion, because he surely needs it. Although he also has the MP plus and the insomnia already, though. You know what? Considering that, I should probably give it to Dugan first, because he doesn't have anything that he's working on when it comes to passive abilities. So let's give it to him first, actually, because then he can do this as well as this. Oh, right, yeah, do this. There we go. Perfection. Bronze shield, don't need that, because nobody that hasn't, or nobody here can use it that doesn't already have it. He has a two-handed sword, and so does he, so I guess that's just something you can sell. Nobody can use that. At least not for the time being. We will have more characters joining the team potentially later on, but right now this is all we can muster in terms of characters. Is this... Wait. Am I going the wrong way? Not sure. Or is this... No. Okay. That was an optional path. Okay, good. Yes, we can't... Those circles, we've seen them before. We can't really do anything with them yet, but in Chapter 3 we can. Ooh. Yeah, this battle isn't easy. Because they have rippling slashes, and rippling slashes are strong. At least they have evasion. Yeah, so they're weak against air. We can do that. Can also use some power attacks. If we hit, we did. Good. Can you please finish him off? Thank you. And then you're gonna do a lot of damage because it's air, because of Soul Strike. Ripping Slash again. That's not good, but you can finish him off now. There we go. 2 mantids, though. Can we get a mantid wing from that? Please? No. Oh, well. They have a very low chance of dropping them, so they are rare. But when you get 2 of them, there's a higher chance. Okay, so it looks like there is a chest up here. There it is. It's a hat. So nobody can actually use that hat because hats are worse than helmets, I think. 1 dead defense. Yeah, okay, so they're about the same then. But they don't have any skills anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So let's just sell that. Hats are not very good. It's just that it's light armor, so some characters can only use hats and not helmets. There we go. And as you can see, the Berserk wears off after each battle is done, but, I mean, you've already seen that. Okay, let's continue down here. I think there are some more chests to be found. And also there's a little hut down there too. Maybe that's where the shaman is. Or maybe that's where the shaman lives normally. Because shamans are usually... Oh, that's a new enemy out there, the poison bee. And of course it does poison damage, or poisons you. Yeah, they do that a lot. They're annoying. Let's bubble these guys. It's the best move I can do against them. Okay, I want to kill the poison bee first, because it has a hard chance of poisoning. And the other bees... Oh, lagging. Don't lag now, game. Kill it. Thank you. Don't kill Amila. Okay, try to poison him. Yeah, look at the damage it does. Doubles his strength when he's berserk. That's why it's so good. Okay. I don't want to heal the poison because I know there is a crystal in the hut down here. If only I can get there without getting to a battle. And I could. Good. Let's save too, why not? There's a chest here, a fire rod. Guess that's a new rod for Mila. Nice. That's a stronger rod, isn't it? Gives us a new attack as well, flame. You've already mastered everything from this, so there's no reason not to switch rods. You can sell this. Let's just sell this. I will usually put the things I want to sell at the bottom so that I know I want to sell it. Yeah. So now she can have flame. There's nothing else on that, isn't it? No, it's just flame. And it gives empowerment to fire moves and spare +1. And drains MP as well. Wow. That's some good abilities. Let's put some stuff into the crystal, why don't we? Don't need to like, carry all this stuff. Like the fish scales. And I can also put the sword in here. I usually put stuff at different pages here. So that I use like mob drops, or whatever I want to call it, in here. And then I want to put weapons and stuff in the on the next page and stuff like that. It's a little easier to navigate for me. Yeah, let's just do this. There we go. That's a little bit better. Do any of you have anything I want to put here? No, you don't. Okay, fine. Good. Alright, that's a little bit better. We still have a lot of inventory space, but there's no reason to put like stuff we don't need to have in there. Like the enemy drops. That are just useful for crafting, which we can't do yet anyway. Crafting is only for chapter 3. But then crafting will become very, very useful for a number of reasons. Level 8 for Dugan. Great job. Dugan is a good character to have. Definitely. cure the poison, and then move on. How many more chests do we have? 3 more, okay. But then at least we're done with this part of the woods. Let's go. Go further up and then to the left. Okay, so this is where we need to go left, and there is a chest, apparently to the far left here. There we go, there it is. Contains remedy, okay. It's a good item to have, especially late game. Not super useful at the moment now because there aren't many statuses yet, but there will be more enemies having statuses and stuff like that. Now it's just poison that is the biggest thing. And they didn't poison us. Perfect. We're almost done with the Berserk. And then I'm gonna stop using it usually. Because it's not very useful in these kinds of battles. It's mostly useful in the boss battles and stuff like that. Please take out the bee. Oh, fuck you. Come on. You're so weak, Mardek. Yeah, I can't wait until Mardek is actually a better character, because in Chapter 2, at least at the start of it, he's not very good, unfortunately, even though he is the main character. I think this is the right way to go, isn't it? Oh, it's not. It's just a chest down here. Motion potion. 3 of them. Okay. Can cure paralysis then, or stun. So we're almost done with the woods. I think we've met every type of creature we can meet and stuff like that too. So there isn't anything else we can find here. That's the cave entrance. Oh, right, the Thatch. We haven't seen those before. Yeah, so they're immune to magic attacks, as you can see. But Amelia is useless when it comes to normal attacks anyway, so there's no reason not to use magic attacks. There we go. That is probably the last enemy in the woods. Berserk is now done. Yeah, just want to check the encyclopedia just in case we've missed anything. I don't think we have. No. There are some more enemies, but we will meet them in the cave we are going to. So they're mostly the same enemies in the cave and in the woods, except for a few. Snake stone. Alright. It's a good item to have. It gives immunity to poison. It also gives antibody, which is the equivalent to insomnia, only for poison, so you can be immune to poison as long as you have that passive ability on. And also it can teach Mardek a new spell, which is Remove Taint, which is a spell that removes poison, curse, and zombification, I believe. Those 3 only. But that's pretty good. I don't really need to give that to Mardek yet, but let's... The Remove Taint, though, is pretty amazing in this cave, because there are some enemies using poison there. But let's give it to Dugan for now. Does it give you anything else? 1 magic defense. Okay. So I think I'm going to give that instead of the silver pendant for now. Because you need the strength more, and the defense as well. Yeah. Although the magic defense is really good. Let's give that to Mila for now. She needs magic defense too. Yeah, that seems like a good setup. Okay, now you can learn antibody. You don't need insomnia now anyway. So let's do antibody instead. Okay. And I keep it so that Mardek can learn Remove Taint afterwards, because part of the 100% completion of this game is teaching them every skill, at least action skill. Not literally every skill, because that would take ages, but... Wait. Oh, I thought there was a chest there, but there's nothing there. It's just an empty space with nothing, absolutely nothing. Oh, Green Manted. Okay, so we've mastered Berserk, but this is actually a good reason to have Berserk, because he's weak against air, and then I get more damage, so that's a good reason to use that. Even though I probably kill him before he gets his turn. Oh, actually not, no. He gets a turn. Good, he hit him. 204 damage is a lot. And he's weak to air, so that's the reason why probably. Okay, let's get into the cave. This cave is called the Tainted Grotto. And it's a separate area, obviously. Here we go. Oh, look what we have here. We recognize you, don't we? Why does this not surprise me? Hey, Soldiers, help me, will you? Why don't you ask Yellor to help you? I did, but I must have somehow upset him, but I don't remember how I did it, but I must have, and he's ignoring me because I did, and now this is my punishment for doing whatever it is that I did wrong. Forgive me, Yellor. But please, we're here for the same reason, aren't we? We're all trying to get rid of the monsters and find a shaman, so please let me come with you. We can all help each other. But do we really need your help? I mean, here you are, like this. You're obviously not as skilled as you claim. But, no, I think maybe we probably should let him come with us. I mean, what harm could an extra sword arm do? Mardek, what do you think? Well, I think he can come along. He needs help, and we could use help too, probably, and he's offering, so let's work together. As you wish. Oh, thank you, soldiers. With myself and Yellor on your side, we're sure to succeed. Now off we go, for justice and honor. Yes. So this is the part of the game where we can choose our fourth companion. So these three we have to have, because they are blank. But we can choose to have either Zack or Vern, the paladin guy. And I always go for Zack. Not only because I think Zack is cooler as a character, but also because I think he's more useful as an air elemental character, and his attacks later in the game are much stronger, in my opinion, than Vern's. Vern is basically the same as Mardek. He uses short swords, or long swords, I'm sorry. So he uses the exact same swords as Mardek does. He has some good, like, light elemental damage attacks, but Mardek will get those as well later, so I don't think there's a reason really to have Vern on the team. He is the same element as Mardek, which is light, so they have the same weaknesses and stuff as well. So I think overall Zack is a better choice for the team. So I'm just going to keep my team as is. But he has some items we can use. He has a green chainmail, which gives magic damage -1, which is a very good skill to have. And also the damage -10% I don't think is very useful. But let's just steal his armor. Why not? And we can also steal his Ring of Strength, which is also useful. And he also has a silver pendant, which is useful. Gives us more variety of items. More people can have the same items. And the shield is not very useful. The holy water, though, can give that to Dugan, because he doesn't have any. And also the Phoenix Down. Who needs that? You have 2, you have 2, you have 3, and you have 1, so that goes for you. And then it has 3 potions as well. I think you have the least potions, right? Yeah. So now we've basically robbed him. But, I mean, we need it more than he does, because he can't really use it from inside the crystal anyway. He can only have 4 party members at the time. So there we go. Let's save. And I want to end the episode right here. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Mardek, and if you did, I would appreciate you leaving a like on this video. That will make me very happy. And I really hope you will join me in the next episode as we explore the Tainted Grotto and see if we can find out why the monsters are attacking this area, and also see if we can find the shaman. Maybe the shaman is dead, maybe the shaman is alive, who knows. Well, that being said, thank you so much for watching, have a great day, and bye-bye for now. Have you ever heard of the elemental crystals, laddie laddie ladder boy? I bet you haven't. The water one's supposedly hidden around here, but nobody knows where. I checked in my bed and my bookshelf and under my table and didn't find it at all. It's a really well-hidden mystery. Hey, I just noticed the other day that girls have, like, weird things on their chests. It's weird. I don't know what they are, but I wish I had some. But I don't. I wish I were dead. When I grow up, I want to be a gruel. When that guy grows up, he wants to be a gruel. We're all blokes here. We all do things that guys do. We talk about birds and chicks and sex and violence and how tough we are and sport and whatever the equivalent of cars is in this weird fantasy-esque world. Yeah! Wow, you sure are talking to me. Super! Will there ever be a hero as great as Social Fox was? Will you be him, little soldier man? I bet you'll try to be. You seem like that sort of guy. What with your minions following in your footsteps all literally like? I can't be bothered serving you now. Get out of my bleeding face. Why is there an old man running this shop? That's stupid! I live alone and I'm so lonely! This wall is my friend. So I had fish for a food some time ago. I miss it now. We all look the same and like the same food probably. But you never can tell with this sort of thing. These pots remind me of women. I like women. They can be used for carnal relations. There is one woman in this house. What's that? You want to read my bookshelf? Is that some kind of creepy pickup line? Ew. Do you like biscuits? I like biscuits. How about lobster? I don't even know what one of those is. Life is fun. Party with me. I'm a woman! I'm sleeping. Things were different in the past, weren't they? They were better, wouldn't you say? I miss the past. I am an adventurer and I'm a woman. That does not make me a sex object. I'm not wearing a chainmail bikini. We women can do everything you men can. We can climb mountains and get diseases. We can slay monsters and sleep on rocks. We sweat and we die, and we shouldn't have to wear skirts. Stop looking at my chest! I heard Social Fox was dead. That's unfortunate. I wanted to make sweet, passionate love to him one day, but I suppose there's always his corpse in his tomb deep in the Gosner catacombs. I sure do hope this town doesn't get overrun by zombies this week. That would be unexpected. My back's not what it used to be. Well, why are you telling me this? I don't know. A monster came into our house yesterday and ate all our tables and chairs. Then we had to buy new ones. It also ate our son, probably. He's dead now. That's what happens when you live in the world. People die. It's annoying. I don't like soldiers. I'm old. Where are my brothers? They said to meet me at the mushrooms for a good old-fashioned game of let's take our clothes off and run around scaring children, but they're not here, and I'm glad because that idea sounds stupid and illegal. Or where are my brothers? They said to meet me at mushrooms for a good old-fashioned sweating competition, but they're not here and I don't know where they are at all, and I can't see them anywhere, and I'm too scared and lazy to look for them. Maybe we can help? Ew, what? No, you can't. Stop meddling. I don't know you. Go away. Where are my brothers? They said to meet me at the mushrooms for a good old chat about women and how we consider them to be objects, but they're not here and I can't be arsed looking for them. Oh well, there's my day gone down the pond hole. Well, there's that other guy over there who looks just like you and is also looking for his brothers. That guy's probably an imposter. That's not a very nice thing to do, imposturing. I hope he regrets it on his deathbed. We sure are lucky to have this zombie-proof cave. I bet it'd be really useful if ever the town were attacked by zombies, which would be a rather unexpected thing to happen, really.